King James the book. My brothers beside me, 80 cal on me. We ride till we die. Yeah, how a shot guide me. Reppin' fringe gang, blue ribbon army. My mane, my beard. Israel, we here. Got martyrs beside me. No fear is upon me. Look pain in the face. Death can't harm me. Reppin' fringe gang, blue ribbon army.
All right, first, Bell, come up here.
Huh?
Stand right here.
Where?
I want you to tell me, if you look at the camera and tell me all 12 tribes.
Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Naphtali, Gad, Asher, Issachar, Zebulun, Benjamin, Ephraim, Manasseh.
Good job. Good job. Give me that little doodles. Can you pray for Daddy? Come on, turn around and pray.
No.
Don't say it. What you gonna say? Our Father? Okay, our Father.
Do it. Say our Father. Our Father,
Who art in heaven,
who art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our sins as we forgive those who sin against us. Lead us not into temptation. Deliver us
deliver us
from all evil.
from all that evil,
For thine is the kingdom,
from thine is the kingdom.
Let them do it. The power.
okay, it's a lie.
Y'all made them nervous.
Good job, y'all made him nervous. Alright, good job, I'm proud of you. So, it's going to be in Jonah, we're going to read the whole book of Jonah. But first, before we do that, we're going to get into this right here. Because we want to see we're going to see if everything that the Bible says is in this. So that we can know what is lying and what's the truth, alright?
Yeah. Put that right there.
Are y'all ready?
It in.
It says, being God's messenger was often a dangerous and unpopular job. And not all the prophets were willing to say yes to God's call to them. One reluctant prophet was Jonah. One day God told Jonah that he was to go to the city of Nineveh, the capital of Assyria. The Assyrians were the enemies of God. It says, tell the Assyrians in 40 days Nineveh will be destroyed, said God. I know about the wicked things they are doing. They must stop. I am going to look stupid, Jonah thought to himself. God is loving and forgives people. He will not destroy Nineveh. So Jonah went to Joppa instead and boarded a boat that was bound for Spain. Y'all see that?
So he went to a different place.
Shouldn't they
Yeah,
be
he
brown
decided to go
though?
to a different place.
Shouldn't they be brown though?
Now y'all pay attention, because when we read the Bible, we got to see if there's anything that's wrong in this book, okay?
Yeah.
Alright, it says, God was angry with Jonah for not doing what he had asked. No sooner had the boat set sail than God created a huge storm. Everyone feared that the boat would be ripped apart. See the boat jumping around right there? It says, pray to your gods, the crew shouted. See how they all praying to different gods? Y'all see that? It says, meanwhile, Jonah was fast asleep below deck. When the captain woke him and told him to pray like everyone else, Jonah wouldn't. So Jonah wasn't praying like everybody else.
But they was praying to different gods.
Right, they was praying to different gods. That's right.
So that's why he didn't want to pray.
So look, check this out. Let's see what the book say. It say, the storm worsened, and as the boat was tossed about, Jonah told the crew, it's my fault that you are caught in this violent storm. Throw me into the sea and it will calm down." The captain refused, but as the storm got worse, he had no choice and reluctantly threw Jonah overboard. The sea instantly calmed. You see that?
That's
So let's say
good.
that Jonah told them to throw him in the water so that the sea will stop jumping around and acting crazy.
I remember this story a little bit.
Y'all see that?
That would
Jump
be
in the water.
He
Okay.
threw him in.
Now it says, now look at this. It says, Jonah was convinced that he would drown, and as he sank down into the ocean, he called out for help. God heard his cries and sent an enormous fish that swallowed him alive. For 3 days, Jonah was inside the dark belly of the huge fish. He was truly sorry for disobeying God and told him in his prayers. God listened to Jonah, and when he was sure that Jonah was truly sorry, he made the fish throw Jonah up onto a beach. Once again, God told Jonah to take his message to Nineveh. Jonah rushed off at once. The people of Nineveh listened to Jonah and immediately changed how they lived. God saw that they had given up their wicked ways and did not destroy the city. Y'all see that?
I don't believe that, man.
So now look, they say that Jonah was up in the belly of this big old fish, and the Most High God kept him in there until he knew he was truly sorry. So when he was sorry, that's what this book said. It said the fish threw him up on the beach, and then he hurried up and ran to Nineveh to go preach the word. All right? All right. It says, "This is exactly what I said you would do." Jonah complained to God. So he was like, "This is exactly what you said you would do. I said you would do, God. So now let me die." He sat outside the city in the scorching sun, but God made a plant grow up to shade Jonah, and he began to feel less miserable. You see that? So the sun was beating on Jonah's head, and God put a plant up so that he'd have some shade. So Jonah didn't feel so bad.
Jonah ball.
Alright, that's what the book says.
Jonah ball.
I don't know. It says the next day, the plant died and the sun beat down again. "I'm sorry that the plant has gone. I was glad of it," said Jonah. "You did not make that plant grow, but you are sorry for it," said God. "Just think how I feel about the people of Nineveh, the innocent children, the animals. I gave them all life." At last, Jonah understood how much God still loved and cared for his world. Okay? So Jonah finally understood how God cared for his world.
It's only one God.
Right, that's right. So
It's not
so he finally understood it, and then what? Jonah lived happily ever after, right? So he just sitting there, he cool now, he chilling, right? That's what this book say, right? But let's see what the Bible say. I want you to read first.
Pay attention.
Matter of fact, I'm going to read. I want all y'all to pay attention. Just everybody pay attention. It says, "Now the word of the Most High came unto Jonah, the son of Amittai, saying, Arise, go to Nineveh, that great city, and cry against it, for their wickedness is come up before me. But Jonah rose up to flee unto Tarshish from the presence of the Most High, and went down to Joppa. And he found a ship going to Tarshish. So he paid the fare thereof, and went down into it to go with them unto Tarshish from the presence of the Most High." Y'all hear that? Alright, so check it out. It says, verse 4. "But the Most High sent out a great wind into the sea, and there was a mighty tempest in the sea, so that the ship was like to be broken. Then the mariners were afraid and cried every man unto his God, and cast forth the wares that were in the ship unto the sea." So that means they was throwing stuff out of the boat into the sea. Did we read that in the other book?
No.
Okay. It says, "To lighten it of them. But Jonah was gone down into the sides of the ship, and he lay and was fast asleep. So he was snoring.
Knocked out.
That was in the book.
Like
Right.
a bear. No,
Was
not.
that in the book?
Yeah,
That was in the book. That was in the book. It says, so the shipmaster came to him and said to him, what meanest thou, O sleeper? Like, why is you sleeping so heavy? It says, arise, call upon thy God, if so be that God will think upon us that we perish not. So they said, listen, he said, everybody praying to their God. But now we need you to pray to your God, because if your God listen, then maybe he'll spare us. Okay, that's what they told Jonah. Right?
Then what's the point of them praying?
They wanted this was an opportunity for them to see who was the true God. Right? This was an opportunity for them to see who was the true God. Verse 7, it says, and they said everyone to his fellow, come and let us cast lots, that we may know for whose cause this evil is upon us. So they cast lots, and the lot fell upon Jonah. Check that out. So Jonah didn't come to them and tell them to throw him off. They had cast lots. And what happened? The lots fell on Jonah, right? What's lots? Lots is like, what is that, like money or something like that? Or like, let's find out what lots is. We're going to make sure we know what lots is.
Daddy ain't even know, but he explained.
We're going to find out. We're going to find out.
Sit back. Okay.
So, what are lots in the Bible?
According to Wikipedia, in the book of Leviticus chapter 16 verse 8, God commanded Moses, and Aaron shall cast lots upon the two goats, one lot for the Lord, and the other lot for the scapegoat.
Okay, so now we're going to find out what a lot is. Oh, okay, so it said a veil or a covering. That's what a lot is. A veil or a covering.
A bear?
So, kind of like a scarf.
So they threw scarves in the wind, and all the scarves landed on Jonah.
That'll be warm. That'll be warm.
That's funny.
That'll be warm.
So everybody threw their scarf in the air, and all the scarves fell on
Yeah,
Jonah.
that's funny. That's
Look, and it said in the Bible, it say, in verse 7 it says, so they cast lots, scarves, and the lot fell upon Jonah. He was covered up. Alright, so
That'll
look.
be warm, though.
Right. So did we read that part in the book?
No.
I bet. So
That's
now we.
something that will happen on
So
the
y'all gotta remember this, because I'm gonna ask y'all what lots is. Y'all ask me, now I gotta ask y'all what lots is. Remember that part. Alright?
Google told you what's like.
Hey, Google told all of us, so now we, you know what I'm saying, now we know. Verse 8 it says, then said they unto him, tell us, we pray thee, for whose cause this evil is upon us? What is thine occupation, and whence comest thou? What is thy country, and of what people art thou? And he said unto them, I am a Hebrew, and I fear the Lord, the Most High of heaven, which hath made the sea and the dry land. Then were the men exceedingly afraid, and said unto him, why hast thou done this? For the men knew that he fled from the presence of the Most High, because he had told them. He said, man, I ran from the Most High. I'm a Hebrew. I served the Most High, but I ran from him when he told me to do something. And now y'all in this boat with me, literally. So,
Like he's the boss of everything.
right. So verse 11, it says, then said they unto him, what shall we do unto thee, that the sea may be calm unto us? For the sea wrought and was tempestuous. And he said unto them, take me up and cast me forth into the sea, so shall the sea be calm unto you. For I know that for my sake this great tempest is upon you. He said, I know it's my fault that the tempest on y'all. What y'all got to do is throw me out y'all boat, so that way the punishment will be only on me, not on y'all. Alright?
That was
He
in
told the
Bible.
truth. So that was kind of in the book, right? Alright, so let's see what's going on now. It says,
Wait,
verse
who
12.
said that? Oh.
Jonah said that.
Yeah.
It says, and he said unto them, take me up and cast me forth into the sea, so shall the sea be calm unto you. For I know that for my sake this great tempest is upon you. Nevertheless, the men rowed hard to bring it to the land, but they could not, for the sea wrought and was tempestuous against them. So they was trying to row the boat. It was like, we almost close to land. And the water kept pushing them deeper and deeper into the ocean and tearing up the boat even more. So they was, Going the other way. Going the other way.
They should just throw him off the boat.
Alright, so let's see what happened. It say verse 14. Wherefore they cried unto the Most High and said, okay, and then it says, then the men feared the Most High exceedingly and offered a sacrifice unto the Most High and made vows. So now all of them just made a vow to the Most High God. Alright? So that means what do you think they vow was?
Thank you.
They vow was, we're going to serve you. Not Buddha, not the cross, not the cobblestone,
Not the devil.
not the devil, not Zeus, not Anubis, not the eagles.
Not nothing.
Right, they're going to serve the Most High God, right?
Not they self.
Right. So it says, verse 17, it says, now the Most High had prepared a great fish to swallow up Jonah. And Jonah was in the belly of the fish 3 days and 3 nights. Alright?
They ain't say 3 nights. They
You
just
said 3 days, right? It says, then Jonah prayed unto the Most High, his God, out of the fish's belly. So he was praying to God in the belly of the fish. And said, I cried by reason of my affliction unto the Lord. And he heard me. Out of the belly of hell cried I. And thou heardest my voice. And thou hast cast me into the deep, in the midst of the seas, and the floods compassed me about. All thy billows and thy waves passed over me. So now it's saying that all the weeds, all the stuff, these things passed over him for 3 days. All the waves of the water, he was in that belly of that beast, of that fish. He was drowning. He had weeds wrapped all around his head. He had fish gut, because the fish had to eat, right? So that means he had fish guts all over him.
Yeah, I'm talking the Apocrypha if you know what I mean. My colors, Royal Buddha, White Robe Society, reppin' Fringe Gang, Blue Ribbon Army, intense the look, King James the book. My brothers beside me, 80 cal on me, we ride till we die. Yeah, how a shot guide me, reppin' Fringe Gang, Blue Ribbon Army, my main, my beer, Israel we here. Got martyrs beside me, no fear is upon me.